What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper, and in this video I want to show you guys how you can hide from thermal optics. A lot of people think that you need to have some kind of special ghillie suit made of mylar or some kind of fancy material, but you really don't. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my neighbor's cow to help demonstrate how you can hide from thermal. Alright, so she's down there. I would say she's probably about 100 yards away or so. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my thermal monocular and we're gonna observe her now, just so you can see what her signature looks like. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you guys what her thermal signature looks like once she goes beyond that brush, okay? There's a lot of brush here. As you can see, there's a lot of brush there, okay? And those are like probably 4 or 5 foot tall weeds. So what she usually likes to do is she likes to go behind the weeds there to hide herself, and we're gonna see what her thermal signature looks like once she gets behind those weeds or brush. So you don't really need any fancy suits or any mylar or any stuff like that. All you need is just some heavy brush, maybe a ghillie suit, and you have to know how to use your surroundings to your advantage, okay? Sometimes gear and gadgets are not necessary. What you need is just common sense and a little perseverance. So let's see what happens here, guys. Alright guys, so there she is. You can see her wagging her tail. And let's see what she looks like. So you can see her signature there, guys. Alright, you see the road here is red, the driveway over there is red, and then you can see her, she's like a red dot, okay? You can actually zoom in a little. Alright, so that's her right there. Okay. And let's just change the mode here. Different colors. So we got green hot. We got regular red hot. Okay. Got copper. Got white hot. All right. Got black hot there. You can see the road is hot and the driveway's hot. You can see how she stands out in the open there. Okay. You can really see her really easily. Even the cabin over there kind of blends in a little bit better than her, okay? You can clearly see how she stands out. You can see the mailbox there. The mailbox is pretty cool compared to the surroundings, but she stands out quite a bit, okay? So there she is, guys. All right, and now I'm gonna film her when she gets behind the brush there, and I'll show you guys how she evades observation by going behind that brush. And just so you guys can see, that's what it looks like without the thermal, okay? So she is right there. Okay. So you see that white dot? That's her right there. And here's without the thermal. Alright, so I'm going to wait for her to get behind the brush, and I'm going to see what her thermal signature is like once she gets behind that brush. But she's basically going to disappear. Alright guys, so you can see here that my neighbor's cow moved behind the brush. You can't see her at all. I don't know where exactly she is, but I know she went behind the brush. So let's take a look in the thermal and see what she looks like under the thermal here. Alright, so as you can see, she's gone. You can't see her, guys. You can see the cabin there. You can see the mailbox. But you can't see the cow. She's gone. She's behind the brush. And just to show you guys the whole field there. Okay, you cannot see her at all in that brush. Okay. And I'm just going to actually switch modes here. So I'm actually going to zoom in and I'm going to switch the mode just so you guys can see different colors. There's black hot, and there's a little black spot there in the center, but that's not her. That's some kind of shed that my neighbor has. I don't know if he's got an outdoor wood boiler or something, but that's what that black spot is. That's definitely not her. Okay, that's that shed back there. There's like a brown shed. It's kind of hard to see. All right. So just look at where that fence post is. And then right above that fence post, you can see there's like a brown shed back there. Okay. But as you can see, she's not visible with the naked eye. She's behind all that brush. And as you can see on the thermal, you cannot see her at all. All right. So you don't really need to spend hundreds of dollars and do all kinds of craziness to hide from thermal. Okay, you don't need a special ghillie suit worth hundreds of dollars. You don't need to do any kinds of crazy stuff. Obviously, you can use a space blanket to help you evade thermal. Space blankets will reflect the thermal infrared rays, and this way you can't see somebody who's behind a space blanket. Also, if you're behind any kind of glass will block thermal also. Okay, but if you're in a wooded area or a natural setting, you can use vegetation such as trees and underbrush to hide from thermal. Okay, and if you're concerned about being observed from overhead, like from the sky, let's say there's a drone or a helicopter, if we're talking about, let's say, an SHTF apocalyptic situation where maybe the government has gone out of control and they're using drones and helicopters and different aerial assets to observe people from the air with thermal optics. If you get into a wooded area that has a pretty thick canopy, such as deciduous trees in the summertime or evergreen trees, it's going to block out the thermal. Okay, so there's no secret tricks here, guys. All right, just common sense. All right, brush and vegetation are your friend when you're trying to evade thermal observation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more testing with my thermal equipment. But that's all I got for now. May God bless you. May God bless America. And don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, and persevere.